Hi friends! Want to kind of talk about navigating BOD for a minute because some of you are new, some of you it's been a while, and I think we can always use a refresher, right? So I've been trying to figure out what I want to do, and I decided that, like I always say, it's not a tattoo, it's not permanent. We can try something on and maybe even just do a week and see if it's aligning with our goals and our energy and all that stuff. So I decided to go back to 30-Day Breakaway. This is one of my all-time favorite programs, and I'm not a runner. This is a running program, but here's the cool thing. It's equal parts lifting, and then it's also, you can either run, you could walk, you could bike, you could stroller, like you could do so many different things in the second half of it. So if you've never done it, I think you should try it. It's totally fun. I just printed my calendar. So if you don't know, every single program on BOD has a workout calendar. You're going to go into the app. And then you're going to click on whichever program you want to try. And there'll be program material tab, and you click on that and it will give you all the resources you need, from a calendar to like the getting started guide, if you want to print the little measurement sheet. I don't do that. It's a lot of paper and I don't think it's necessary. So I did print my calendar today so I can check it off and it can be in front of me. And I just wrote down all of my measurements on the back. Some of you are going to fight me on this, right? You're like, I'm more than a number. I'm more than a size. Yes, in fact, this is totally true. However, this is what we call data. And data is really important to collect because our minds, our brains are freaking liars, you guys. And when we see ourselves every single day, sometimes you don't really notice the changes. Sometimes we get fixated on one part of the story, like my pants aren't fitting or the number on the scale hasn't dropped. But like, what about other parts of your body that are leaner or are stronger, or things are fitting differently, or you just feel better, right? So I think it's really important to take the measurements and write them down and not fixate on it. You don't have to weigh every single day if that freaks you out, but I find it helpful. I've been loosely doing gut protocol until I'm like eating cookies and potato chips. And that was the story yesterday. And so today I just weighed myself. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I wrote it down, and it's a fresh day to begin again. Every single day is a fresh opportunity for you to recommit and realign. And you don't need to have drama. You don't need to tell yourself a story. You don't even need to come up with a fresh freaking game plan, okay? Save it. You don't need to do that. Every single day is a perfect opportunity to begin again. You don't need to do anything differently today to make up for yesterday or last month or whatever. You get to be the one who draws that imaginary line in the sand and be like, okay, what do I need to do today? How can I show up? How can I honor my promise? And if you're feeling tempted to do all the things, I'm going to encourage you to check it before you wreck it and just pick one or two. Like, I'm going to get outside and go for a walk today, or I'm going to push play on my workout, or I'm going to make my shake, or I'm going to log my nutrition. Like, you know you, and you know your area that is your area of opportunity, right? That's what we're going to call it. So yeah, that's the HAPS. That's what I'm doing. I love following a program. Some of you, maybe you haven't really done that yet, and I'm going to encourage you to do it for a couple of reasons. Number one, we all have certain body parts or areas that we enjoy working. You know, maybe it's your butt. Maybe you like to work arms. Maybe it's legs. Maybe you are a cardio bunny. Whatever it is, often we have one area that we feel really good and we enjoy working. But when you follow a program, someone with a bunch of different like testing and experience and all the stuff has put together, has made a compilation of all the things you're supposed to do in a pattern. Okay, so follow a program and then you'll get better results because you're working all the different areas, and it's just a hashtag duh situation. Okay. That being said, if you have printed your calendar and you're following a program, whether it's a Body Block or it's an old school program or whatever, and you miss a day or you miss a week because life happened, you were traveling, kids were sick, you were sick, whatever, do not be tempted to go back to day one and start there. No, you're going to pick up where you left off because this journey isn't linear, and that's totally fine. You're just going to, if it takes you 65 days to do a 30-day program, that's freaking amazing because you didn't quit and you didn't tell yourself a story. You didn't get all caught up in some drama around how you never finish, or this is too hard, or I don't have time, whatever it is, okay? You can do this 100%. Literally, There's no such thing as one size fits all, but I do truly believe that our streaming platform really can match most people. You know, there's so many different modifications and there's different styles of movement. And if you literally can't move your body, well, then guess what? There's an entire mindset chapter on there. There's meditations, there's sound bowls, there's nutrition. There's literally something for everyone, no matter what your particular season is in this moment. So if you have a subscription, I want you to use it. Use it. Like, you paid for it. You've invested in it. You made a promise to yourself at some point, because that's what a commitment is. Like saying, yes, I'm going to purchase this, or yes, I'm going to dig in. Like, that is a promise to yourself. And the fastest way to chip away at your belief is to not hold the promise and not do the thing. So it doesn't need to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be this like rock star linear journey. You don't have to feel like it in all the days. I talked about this yesterday. While so often we want to feel motivated, and that's just not real life, you can still choose momentum. And the way you choose momentum on all the days is just by honoring that promise. And if it means you go for a walk, like you literally just walk your block, you get to count that as a victory. If it's turning on your workout, like yesterday was me in yoga, and I pushed play for like, I don't know, 2.5 seconds. And I was like, this just doesn't feel right. I still counted that as a win because I held space, I showed up, and while I didn't complete it, I still touched it. And that is worth celebrating, okay? So pick a program. It doesn't have to be forever. You don't even have to finish it. You could literally put it back on the shelf and then pick it back up where you left off like 2 months later and complete it and count that as a win. Get the little badge. I don't know what it is about the Beachbody app badges, but it's like a grown-up sticker chart, and I like to complete the programs. So where are you at? What's happening in your journey? Are you feeling proud? Are you collecting your wins? Are you choosing your mindset to be one of, I can do this, I'm capable of this? It doesn't need to look like anyone else's. So if you're watching other people on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube and you're comparing your journey, please stop. You are you and they are them. And I am me. We're all totally different people with particular circumstances, but your journey today in this messy, imperfect season, moment, whatever, is 150% worth you showing up for. So stop making excuses. You're just selling yourself short, and it doesn't feel good. I know, it just doesn't feel good. We talk ourselves out of things. We create all this drama, all these stories in our head, and you're already spending the mental energy thinking about it and shoulding on it, when you could just actually take a little bit of action and check the box. And even if it doesn't look the way you think it should, you can still choose to collect your win in that. That is freaking huge. This is a mental journey. So often we think it's just like nutrition or it's movement or it's your shake. That is not true. At the end of the day, this is a heart journey and it's a mindset journey, because we are really quick to quit on ourselves. We are really quick to come up with drama. We are really quick to come up with all the reasons it's not working or you shouldn't have, blah, blah, blah. Stop. All of us, we just need to stop, okay? You need to ask yourself, what do I need to do today to be aligned, to feel proud, to get momentum on my journey, and then take a little bit of action towards that. I can't wait to see your accountability today. I hope that you hear my voice in your head if you're mean girling yourself or you're feeling shame or overwhelmed. Just one thing at a time. You can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. So borrow my belief and just do your next right thing.